like I went top 3 in the first round. My salary that amount. They want my style, but that ain't much to be flat about. I take it as a challenge when rappers calling my status out. One of the best, and they ain't my pedigree. You can have the rings, or we did it, AI's legacy. I got champion genetics. Next level. One of the best. Remember me. You seen it making of a star, they hear my name and remember me.
Yo, what's up? I'm woke. Oh, against this nigga, man, all my fucking corners out, Ted. Stokes and all. Listen, it won't even let Stokes come back and play. Huh? So when the dude started the game up, he was in.
Beautiful South Florida. There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami.
Guess what?
Today, it's the penultimate
I'm
week
still
of the
zone.
season,
I'm gonna sit
week
the motherfuckers
16,
back. I'm like, look, I'd be fine if I had him, fucking what's the name of Stokes. I just got Jair.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. That a fair catch signaled forward and taken successfully.
We good over here. I can't pick a play. Wow.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. Our game here, the first of 3 on this Christmas Day. Merry Christmas, happy holidays to everybody. And remember, you got 2 more after this. We're followed here by the Broncos and Rams from Los Angeles. And then tonight, a good one out in the desert, the Bucks and Cards from Glendale. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Got a man, complete to Cedric Wilson. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. This defense for the Packers, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Looking to pass. Tua. Buying time to his left. They'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. The Dolphins at 13-1 now on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them.
Come on now, you got to get out there.
To me, they have to be the favorites.
Come on, safety.
Because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease, feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
Play, 97.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Yeah, we saw that from up here, CD. A tug on the face mask, and the flag comes out.
And we saw that last week they had some defensive miscues like that. And they told us that they had worked hard on it in practice and thought they had it all cleaned up. But obviously the message hasn't really sunk in.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 4th down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. The kick by Sanders is good. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. After marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 13 yards, 1st down, Packers.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He'll let this go deep for Lazard. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown. Allen Lazard with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers have answered that early field goal to take a 1st quarter lead. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Noah Igbenogany from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. Now, last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Now Cobb to return. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
From the 36, Rodgers drops it to Jones in the flat. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
There we go. That ain't
7
bad.
yards there and a first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game.
Right
3
here.
catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
7.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On first down, Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Get over there, Aaron.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Yep.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on 2nd down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Going to the air. Tagovailoa.
That's it. That's me. That's me. That's me.
And he'll be brought down at the 27. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming. The first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tua over the middle. He's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. The Dolphins on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Taz, who you got in this league?
From this defense, because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Let's go here. Let's go here.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
Oh, that was mine. That was mine. That was mine. I supposed to win with the tight end. That running back. That running back. He lured me to see.
A 14-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are once again back in front. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 10-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fields it right around the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
Pass interference though, right?
But now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these good receivers.
I forgot I got Aaron Rodgers.
They make plays on the football. And sometimes you're there too soon.
God, I got Aaron Rodgers. I got X-Factor abilities, brother.
I
got route changing abilities, brother.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
You can't run that defense on me, bud.
Now a first down carry by Jones.
Okay.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
We get ourselves together.
Timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. This is caught.
This time you want to play with the other dude. Who you going to play with? You going to play with him or you going to play with him? You going to play with him or you going to play with him? Which one are you going to do? Which one are you going to do? Which one are you going to do?
And the Packers will take the lead here in the final 14-10 of the first half. Extra point up and good.
Oh shit! I didn't know you were playing. My bad.
The lead is now 14-10.
Yeah. Shit. He just.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
He ain't gonna be able to just go to. Yeah, I think I'm
somewhere. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Man, why they flip my defense?
Before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what's set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Red cycle.
From the 41, Tua. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Black shot.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
He get to go for it? Oh, something wrong now. Oh, okay. You're right. I forgot about that rule.
Tua, the final shot before half. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So we've reached halftime here on Christmas Day. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
And here's Jones again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 54 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll go again to Jones. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
Tua sets up to pass it. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Now a give to Mostert running right. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That was all Preston Smith. Navigating into the backfield, he gets the tackle for loss.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Here's Tua. Caught by Wilson. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Cedric Wilson, 67 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want is just a moment where the guys covering take their attention somewhere else, and then he's by him. And once he's by him, there's no catching him. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving.
Unless that DB is Charles Davis, right?
In that case, he left me a long time ago.
Come on now.
Trust me.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. That was a lightning-fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
What's that expression, life comes at you fast? In this case, the defenders came even faster. Incomplete.
third quarter action here on Christmas Day. Hope everyone's having a blessed holiday season. 2nd and 10 right now. On play action, now Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Verone McKinley. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Taken at the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. On play action, Rodgers. That one caught downfield by Watson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. He's got the hookup with Dobbs. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Back now in Miami. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Jones. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. 86 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Quick shuffle pass here is complete. Touchdown! Robert Tonyan. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Crosby connects on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Igbenogany going to take it out of the end zone. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Hey, check mega. Ready?
Up the middle they go with Mostert. Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. On the return comes Cobb. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. 2nd down, another shot for Jones. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. On play action, it's Rodgers. Open man, this is Lewis. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 37-yard line. And inside give to Jones. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him. And I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position, They've talked about it for years. They've done the drills, but they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Okay, Trey.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The offense on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Flushed out right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Crosby with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Igbenogany going to take it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Ready up.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
That's good for the Miami Dolphins. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Once again, it's Mostert. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Tua. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
There we go. Sit over there on that shit. There we go.
Pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane.
Woo.
Yes, that's exactly what you do.
I threw it to the wrong person. He threw it to the wrong person. Mine ended up pick 6. His was just an interception. I should have went after.
Send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
Nope, I'm not letting them niggas beat me deep, so you can hang that shit up.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Tua to throw.
I cleared it! I cleared it!
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across.
I cleared it. That's my fault. I cleared it.
Conversion good for 23.
And this is
He got an X-Factor quarterback. How the fuck you get that route in there?
To him in open space and let them do what they do.
How you get that route in there, though? That's what I want.
Let's go now. Ready?
Get that shit. Bubblegum, baby.
Here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Okay, so you want to do that. Let's go here. Let's go here.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Oops.
Now Tua.
Get him, get him, get him. Ain't no out of bounds. Ain't no fucking out of bounds. Ain't no fucking out of bounds.
And that'll make it 3rd down. Here's Tua. And going deep for Hill.
Oh my God!
Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here.
Damn.
In the 4th quarter.
Set in zone. They let Tyreek Hill beat him in the fucking zone.
To the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this one away.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
What the fuck?
Love looking to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines, but incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Trying to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Rodgers to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. Now Rodgers gotta have this one. Able to find Jones. And he's brought down. And they took a big shot there. It pays off. A solid gain downfield. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Back to throw, Rodgers. And Lewis has it, the tight end. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Add this game to the last one, and they move the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
So a big spot now for Crosby, but he's been here before. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Dolphins have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
Here we go, set.
I just threw. I had the ball in the field goal range. I threw the fucking pick. It's 28-31. I ain't had no more timeouts, and he got that momentum shit in Miami. So when I went to kick the field goal, so I tried to run another play and get the ball, just quick to get the ball out of bounds. I lost them, threw the ball to the edge to my running back out from the edge, and it hit him and fucking bounced in the edge. The linebacker that was checking the running back turned around and scored.
Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Dolphins,
who said that? Somebody in the league?
For them, and you wonder if they want a redo on that one loss as they sit now at 14-1.
Yeah, he threw that pick at the end of the game.
And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, it's a bad time of year to take a loss like this as they drop to 10-5, and they'll get a home date next week.
That hurt me not having Stokes, man. Stokes supposed to came back this game.